How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install Zippy handle inlays in the Maranza Zika Balisong. You can see I've already installed the handle inlays in the bite handle. So we'll go ahead and do the installation for the safe handle together. Now, this is going to require a little bit of trial and error because there's a lot of little pieces and they're mirrored from one handle to the other. So I'm gonna just go down one by one here and pick pieces and try and match them up. All right, so this piece I'm holding is actually not to this top piece, it's to the one down here. Some of the pieces have a similar shape, so just give it a look over a few times before you install it. I'm going to push it in with my thumb, and then I'm going to use this sharp pointy thing. You can use like an Allen key or a paper clip if you've got a rigid one. And I'm just going to press these in, and we'll go through one by one here. I'm just picking up a piece and seeing where it fits. Popping it with my thumb and then pushing it down. And you can see I'm going around the edges. That's going to be the most effective way. All right, you can see I finally picked up a piece that won't fit. Let's flip it over. Goes to the other side. This is going to go a little bit slower for you than for me because I've already done the bite handle. So just be slow, be methodical, one piece at a time. It helps to insert the sharp corner, the sharpest, narrowest corner first, like so, and then do the other corner and then push down. That's my recommendation for all these tiny pieces. Start with the corners and start with the sharpest corner. If you choose to get the holographic surface finish, you're going to want to be a little careful how you push it in. I would not recommend using a paper clip in that case. You don't want to damage the holographic finish. Something like this with a little more surface area to distribute the force so you don't damage the finish would be nice. In this case, I'm just installing the translucent blue inlays with the standard textured finish. But heed my warning if you're installing the hollow finish. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera, bear with me. We're almost done here. If you ever want to remove the inlays, you can take a needle and poke the inlay and lever it out. That's one way to do it. If you do it that way, you do risk causing these little, very tiny scratches in the titanium. So the safest way is to simply unscrew the balisong, remove the scale, and pop the inlays out from the underside with a tool like this or a paper clip. That's the method I recommend. If you're impatient and decide to use the needle method, just know that you're accepting the risk of scratching the titanium underneath. And you can see here we're nearing the finish line. None of these pieces are symmetrical, so you can see I'm kind of playing a little bit of musical chairs or Tetris, whatever you want to call it here, lining things up. All right, last piece. You've been very patient. These will just pop right in. All right. That looks pretty nice. The inlays themselves are recessed below the cutouts, so they won't impact the grip at all. But they do look rather nice. And you've just successfully installed the Zippy inlays in the Maranza Zika. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching.